comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Fixing and blitzing and all.
Like personally?
Pulling on the reins.
Yeah, cool.
Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings.
I keep trying to get AT&T to run fiber to like more neighborhoods because they have it nearby me, but not in my actual neighborhood. So I keep calling them every so often, going, "I'd really love to pay you for fiber in this neighborhood." And they keep going, "All right, dude, whatever."
Fiber sounds like the raddest new drug.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Honestly,
hey, you guys
fiber's
want to run
the
some
secret.
fiber?
Old people have been doing it for
Yo, fiber, Jesus.
Bravo.
Fiber sounds like a drug from Cyberpunk.
Yeah, you're gonna go run some fiber.
Yeah, I'm gonna run.
Yeah, yo.
I hate that. It's a drug that is like, it does look like a length of fiber, and you have to run it into your vein.
Oh, like,
Yeah.
cool.
Great. Thanks, Jesse. Hey, no worries.
Life in the big city. Right.
Oh, fantastic. Are we back? Hey, hi, everybody. These
friends.
things happen. It's 2020, but nothing stands in the way of Sean Bean. We are back. If you were just now joining us or you were with us before and any of it got cut off, don't worry. We'll give you a very quick recap. Sean Bean is cursed. He is destined to live forever because he is ancient. The only way that he can finally die one final time on his own terms is to survive to the end of a movie. So a bunch of alternate reality beings have come together in one place in time to make the Netflix special A Very Northern Christmas. Their goal is to make the movie, make the producers happy so the movie can be finished, and keep at least one being alive to the end so the curse can be broken. We met Martin Beck, a Santa Claus impersonator, the villain of the piece, Lord Tory Alfredton, and we also met the hero's love interest, Henrietta Hetty Stonecastle, and his mentor, Harold Moore. We learned that Santa's grotto is in danger because Lord Tory thinks that Martin is sort of losing his edge. And he made some pretty serious threats. He's also trying to get Santa to Martin to push what product? It was pine-scented.
Oh God, pine-scented gift tags. But
Pine-scented gift tags. Thank you very much.
there might be more to Lord Tory Alfredton's.
That's right. We finished that act, and we learned that in the next act. This is generally speaking what we're going to accomplish, but who knows what else is going to be introduced. We're going to learn about Lord Tory's scheme to shut down Santa's grotto and replace it with an app called Santer, Santr. What is that app's purpose? What is it going to do? How will it replace Santa's grotto? I guess we're going to have to find out. I did roll on the table, and the producers would like to see more explosions in this act. The very last thing we left off on was Paul, your Sean Bean, which was Shooty Bean, was getting out some aggression by punching one of those like big novelty candy canes that's fastened to the ground. It's like bolted to the ground. You punch it so good and so hard, it flies off, ricochets off of a couple. Leave your Beans characters aside for a moment. Right now, you're operating as crew members. How are you preparing? How are you preparing the set for this next act?
Okay.
You are more than welcome. If I ask Evan what he's doing, and it's something that you think, oh, maybe he could use a hand with that, you're more than welcome to help with something. In fact, if it's feasible that your bean could, you're always welcome to say that you would like to help with a task. And hey, you can probably get the task done faster.
Okay.
And maybe subvert some possible places where it could go wrong. Evan, what's your bean doing?
So in preparation for the dramatic plan reveal scene, my bean, Shakespearean bean,
Yeah.
is planning or is adjusting the lighting in like an office set so that it's like full hard contrast noir lighting scheme. You've got light coming in through like window blinds in perfect crisp rectangles, pools of just inky blackness that someone can just like come into the light from. Just that real choice dramatic scene lighting.
Fantastic. You know what? I don't think any of... You know what? Yeah. Go ahead and give me a quick roll to see how that lighting setup goes.
Okay.
We'll call that a difficulty of 2.
Okay.
Would any other beings like to help out with the lighting?
Starkbeam is going to.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead. You roll a d6 too.
Thank you, Stark Bean.
If both of these are successes, then
can I?
set up.
How about this? Through my sheer tenacity, because I'm putting lights up, and I'm holding onto them real tight, making sure they're safe.
You know what? This one's a freebie. Yeah, roll a d8. Roll a 4. Okay. Here is what a 4 means. Some sort of event is going to happen. The situation is about to be complicated somehow. Because you're the one that rolled the 4, Evan, I would like to work with you very quickly on what sort of unexpected complication is going to be introduced here. What's the deal?
So if I'm working on lighting, I would imagine either a large chunk, like half of the set, half of the scene, is either going to be way overlit, or dramatically underlit.
I think way overlit is funnier, because I like I like to imagine Sean Bean trying to get through a scene with just a fucking floodlight. Yeah, just like that. My God, lovely,
Perfect.
Cody, lovely.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be that this is gonna start with Shakespearean villain Bean having to give this entire plan under light duress, I guess.
Fantastic. Thank you. Jessica, how did that roll go?
I got a 7.
A 7. Fantastic. While unbeknownst to both of you, Shakespearean Bean made a little bit of an oopsie with the lights. Yours is a success. And you know what? Another side effect of somebody rolling a 3 or 4 is that the next person to rolls an additional d6. So can you go ahead and roll an additional d6 for me? Mm-hmm. This could either wrap up the task or things could get worse.
I got a 3.
You got a 3.
Yeah.
This is how things spiral. Now, that is a similar result as to Evan's last result. Jessica, how do you what complication is this going to introduce?
I think that Starkbeam was the one like installing the actual lights, and I don't think he grabbed the right ones. So they're like probably going to explode, kind of thing.
Oh, they're going to explode. Fantastic. Yeah, that checks out. The two of you are fairly certain that you set those lights up right. You're a good like 80% sure. What's Shooty Bean doing to prepare for the next act?
Oh, what am I doing?
Yes.
Got it. So I'm dealing with my broken ribs, and while I'm doing that, I'm also this kid who was on set is just making hard eye contact with me. So I don't want to say anything, but I'm just like staring at this kid.
Right, and we're going to assume that the one that's staring at you is which one of the 4 kids that we met? The girl with the lollipop, the German children, or the French kid?
Both
Children
German
speak
children, which
German.
I'm trying to like split it where I'm like one eye is looking at both children.
You okay, yeah, roll roll a d6. Roll a d6.
A D6. All right.
Yeah.
D6. I got a 3.
Okay. You are going to. I can say that you can split your eyes between them, but it is going to come with some sort of disadvantage. So what do you want to do? Something like give you like double vision for a little bit, or like what other complication do you think we can introduce in this scenario?
Double vision. Absolutely. Love it.
Okay.
I think it's great.
Cool. Yeah. Of course, you will have to press forward because the most important thing is that you wrap this movie up. But you're seeing double, which means that you're seeing 4 German children creepily staring at you.
So I'm trying to split my time between all 4 of them now. You can see quickly. This is really a logarithm that I am not coming out strong.
Making damage.
While in one corner of this of the set, in one corner of this set, Shooty Bean is breathing heavily and rapidly moving his head and his eyes around. What is regular old Sean Bean up to, Cody?
Regular old Sean Bean takes the
classic.
It takes the advice. Sean Bean
Vanilla
classic.
Sean Bean.
As long as it's not Sean Bean Crystal, we're good. Takes the advice of the producers very seriously, and so he's going around to all the like debris cannons around set that are going to make explosions, and he's juicing them up a little bit. He's adding a little bit more oomph, so these explosions look real nice.
Lovely. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and roll for me? Roll me a d6.
Ooh, all right, time to die. 4.
A 4.
Many.
Yeah, not quite. What's this complication look like? We're loading up the cannons. Where is this going to? How is this going to bite us in the ass?
So they're set to go off at a manual trigger because there's explosions. We want to be safe on set. They're set to go off with a specific manual trigger, but he's crammed so much more stuff in there that he's just found around set that he's kind of separated the trigger. So there's actually going to be like a 30-second delay. You push the button, it's still going to go off, but it's going to go off exactly 30 seconds after that trigger gets pressed.
Fantastic. Hey, that's a lot better than somehow going off 30 seconds before you press it. That'd be much more upsetting.
That takes some Doctor Who level
Great.
engineering.
Fantastic. Before you know it, the alarms that you set on your phones. What phone does Sean Bean have? You think he's an Apple or an Android guy?
Oh, he's probably.
I think he's like a flip phone guy.
Or
He's a Motorola Razor.
Does he have a razor? He has a razor. Okay, yeah. The alarms that you set on your razors go off. It's time to shoot Act 2. I think we're going to open on. I'm gonna throw you I'm gonna throw you a bone, Evan. And right off the bat, we're gonna play into your strengths. We are going to open on Lord Tory's villainous soliloquy.
So dramatic lighting.
Well, yeah, it's very bright.
Dramatically bright lighting, which I tried to do here, but for some reason it just like looked better. So Martin's still selling the tax.
We see that he's sitting in the mall's like security office where you can see like the feeds from all the cameras, and the security guy who's played by another Sean Bean is sort of awkwardly like twiddling his thumbs because Lord Tory has taken the reins. Lord Tory, please continue.
Yes. And really quick side note, just for game mechanics.
Yes.
Am I allowed to introduce other characters?
Oh, go for it. Go
See,
for
I
it.
wasn't sure.
This
Okay.
is a
Here we
tabletop
go.
RPG where all of you play Sean Bean. The threshold for what we can and cannot do is not very high.
Excellent.
Yeah, you can absolutely introduce new characters.
I've given the man an impossible task, and yet he persists. If he continues to keep the Santa's Grotto afloat, I'll never be able to replace it with the Santa app to data mine all the parents' bank accounts.
Oh, no.
You fiend.
But I have yet another plan. At this point, Sean Bean, evil Sean Bean,
Right.
opens a box to reveal two shimmering objects gleaming in the light. And out from the shadows step two German children. And he hands them two wind-resistant lighters.
They say, hello, Papa.
Hello, my German children.
Yeah, how did this happen? Is that his exposition?
Your mother was very, very German. But I'm not, so that's why you only have a German accent, but you can't understand it if someone were to fluidly speak German to you. You, my children, know what to do.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
it look like an accident.
Oh, we'll make it look like an accident, Papa. And oh yeah, Jess.
Okay, so at this point, I think the mentor, I forget what is his name, Harold Moore. He's
Yeah.
like, it hands like this thing called a camera.
Yeah.
It pans, and you just see Harold Moore is like on the other side of the door, and it's open. And he was like mid knock, and then he just lowers his face.
I feel like the drinking game for this cinematic universe is just like people don't shut doors when they have private conversations. Yeah. Oh, lovely. You hear a pair of synchronized skipping German footsteps coming in your direction. The skipping footsteps have a distinct Germanic quality to them.
He's going to like start walking down the hallway,
Yeah.
just like away as though nothing happened. But like when they come out, I imagine they go the other way, and then when they go the other way, that's when Starkbeam stops, and he turns around and he stares at them. And then he slowly starts to follow them for honor.
Ooh, lovely. Hey, can you roll me a d6 to stealth after them and tail them wherever they're going?
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
I got a 2.
Got it. Okay. You very quickly lose them. In fact, in character, you lose them. Out of character, you get lost on set. And you find that you've walked outside into like the alley behind the soundstage.
Yep.
And what you see is like a massive army of raccoons going through the trash. And you think, oh, well, it's just a bunch of raccoons. I'll just turn around and go back inside. And that's when you remember you have a granola bar in your pocket.
That I took from staff service table.
That you took from staff service table.
Yep.
We see this army. It's like, y'all seen World War Z? Like where it's like
I saw the trailer.
It's like a bunch of fast zombies. Yeah, it's an army of raccoons that have like they become like a wave of raccoons because they're just running on top of each other, and they topple down on top of you. And we see your hand shoot out, but it is dragged back down. And as the raccoons run away, they're complete. They're full. All that lays there is a pile of bones and a skull sitting on top.
Oh no!
Just like the most cartoonish death.
Perfect.
Jessica, I'm sorry, but Starkbean is dead. Can you roll me another D8 and a D6 for your next character?
No.
Okay, D8 is a 4, and the D6 is a 3.
Okay, you are going to be Spy Bean.
Ooh.
Okay.
You are good at
Spy Bean last time.
proficiencies. You are good at ruthlessness.
Having no ruth at all.
Yep. Ingenuity and stealth. That would have come in handy. Your new bean immediately comes out of the shadows back on set, and your new bean will take over the role of your character as well.
Okay.
Fantastic. Your new character is going to continue following these children. However, you have lost them. All you know is you saw them skipping down the hall with lighters. And eventually you make your way back to Santa's Grotto, where Martin and Hetty are packing up shop for the day. All the kids have sat on the lap. Many have stood on the lap. His legs are going to be quite bruised, but all the kids, they've sort of they have like you know, like the rope that like clips onto the pole, you know, to like keep people from like, yeah, it's like a red velvet rope, but it's red and white striped like a candy cane. They kind of clip that, and the kids are like, "Oh, no more Santa," and they start dispersing when Howard arrives. As Howard is approaching, what's the conversation that's happening between Martin and Hetty?
And that is why I have told you time and time again, children are evil.
The shot pans out to be a little bit wider, and he's holding a bag of frozen peas over his crotch.
They sugar plum stompers, the lot of them.
Why did you sip then?
I'm so happy.
Howard, you approach.
Harold?
What?
What?
I thought it was Harold too.
That's what I said. I said Harold.
That's what, I was repeating what
said
you said
Harold.
because you said it correctly the first time.
Thank you, Cody. Watch it, Evan.
Yeah, I'm on real.
I'm sorry, I'm a really good kiss ass.
Harold approaches as this conversation is going down.
Yeah. Harold approaches, and like his hands are like tense fists. And before he was like in a nice like tunic looking thing, but now he's like wearing a black leather jacket, and he slowly takes some sunglasses off. And he goes, "We have a problem."
What problem is that? Hetty, be careful. This may be more than your delicate heart can take.
Don't touch me. I can take care of myself. Spill it. What's going on?
The Lord.
Take your hand off my lower back. Take it off. Take it off right now.
Oh my god.
The Lord.
I'm sitting right here.
I can. Are you two done?
Yeah, you might be sitting right there, but I feel miles
You're not done.
away
You're not.
from you. Okay? Miles away.
I just wanted a little sympathy.
The fragility of American relationships.
I want.
Can I see? Oh, okay. So
How foolish it must seem.
okay. So am I being?
Should you be smoking a cigarette, child? Should you be smoking a cigarette?
I have been
Very young.
Should you be doing the deed without protection?
Whoa, mister, where are your parents? Because I have a couple words for them.
My parents are sharing a beautiful dinner over wine and cheese.
Oh, at the Cheese and Wine Emporium right over there?
Yeah, yep. The kid sort of butts out of the conversation and lets you continue. What were you saying
Harold,
about
you
the
had-
Lord, Stark?
This goes
Bye.
above and beyond any of your romantic intermissions, right? This is about the very sanctity of Santa's grotto.
Go
And the
on.
Lord, that bastard, he's going to do some things that we need to stop, right? He's got technology on his side, and he's going to take down everything, and he's going to ruin the spirit of Christmas, and we can't let that happen. We can't, Martin. I have not trained Santas for 20 years to have some bink that likes to wear a monocle take us out with a fancy phone app.
It's right at this point that one of the lights on set explodes. The scene at this point is the scene goes relatively dark, but only for a moment, because the scene is very quickly lit up and all of your shapes are silhouetted in front of the camera when Santa's cabin behind you appears to be going up in flames.
Oh no.
And the cabin explodes.
Unfortunate.
And we see a fireball as we see the shapes of your three characters standing in front of the burning, exploding cabin. And that's going to be the second act. Everybody walks off set. You kind of shake it off. You're out of character, and one of the assistants walks over, and he says, "We've got some notes from the producers."
Oh, that's right, they're Sean Beans too.
Yeah, we're all Sean's Bean. Only one guy on set isn't Sean Bean, and nobody. And you look over, and there's one intern that looks very confused and scared. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to move up in the industry. Looks very, yeah. No, best just leave him be. The assistant says the producers would they'd like to see more. They'd like to see more product endorsements. So we don't have time to get the endorsements. So just advertise advertise as many different products as you can in the third act. Be subtle, but also obvious.
And you
Yeah.
also want more explosions. Or we don't-
They were satisfied with the explosions in the second act. We can
Good.
Right.
we can do more explosions, but we don't need more explosions.
Right.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yes.
In the third act, here's what's supposed to happen. Martin acts against the villain, but is defeated. What happens and why isn't Martin strong enough yet? That is what we're going to explore in the third act. Martin's going to try to stop Lord Tory, but this first attempt is unfortunately not going to work. We're going to find out why he fails. We're going to find out what he needs to do to get stronger in this next act.
I have a very quick question.
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
many acts are there?
There are 5.
Got it.
Yes.
Typical 5-act structure. My
Yeah.
apologies.
Typical 5.
I thought 3 was all there were.
You would think,
That's
but
what the
not-
villain wants.
not in a very northern Christmas. There isn't. There's 5.
Hey, Netflix
Tom
has the
Stewart.
money for 5 acts.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and just for the sake of time, we're going to open on the third act, and let's open in the aftermath of that explosion. We see the German children skipping away from the flames in the distance. And in the foreground, we see the 3 of you. That is Martin, Hetty, and don't know why this is so difficult, Harold. You're all sort of laying in front of Santa's grotto. Santa's grotto is completely intact with the exception of the cabin, which is smoldering cinders with some flames sort of licking up off of it. How does this scene play out? You're all, your ears are ringing. Hetty, you are still seeing double, by the way. So keep that in mind. What happens next?
Oh no, all 4 pairs of my Nikes are covered in soot. Ah, boo.
Well, this is just another setback. We've all got to be strong. Even you, Hetty. I know it's going to be a stretch for you, but we've all got to be strong. We've all got to dig deep and have character. Even you, Hetty. Yes. We've all got to believe in ourselves. Just like I believe in the taste of Coca-Cola, and it believes in me. So, Harold, you've seen this before. You've seen these kind of dangers. What is
have.
Lord Pennyworth planning?
He's planning the worst of them all. It's as though I've seen this play out over and over again on Netflix or Hulu or Quibi. And
Yes.
if you don't step up, Martin, if you don't stop the Lord, then that bastard's going to ruin Christmas for every little child that's here. And you can't let that happen. And I need you to take this. This is going to help you. I'm going to pass it down to you. And Spybean just pulls out a little mini billy club
Oh my God. Yeah.
and he hands it to him. He's like, but it's like red and white striped like a candy cane, but it's clearly a billy club.
Right.
And he's like, this has been passed down from Santa to Santa for the last 20 years. Now, that means it is on a loan. Once you're done with it, you got to give it back to me. Okay.
I don't give it to the next Santa.
No, because I mentor all the Santas. So unless I
it's-
die, unless I die,
Ridiculous.
unless I die,
Never.
you're gonna have to give it back.
Okay, so it's
But
not
if
so
I
much.
die, then
Yeah.
you gotta give it on to the
Yes.
next Santa.
Well.
Great. Very quickly, make sure you make note of this, Cody. You have acquired the the +2 Billy Club of Yuletide cheer. Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, I interrupted. Evan.
Well, Martin Beck. It appears as though Santa's Grotto has seen its final days. I suppose it's about time we clear out this waste of space and replace it with something more modern and more profitable.
You know, this will not stand. I have the love of a woman, and I have the wisdom of the ages, and I have this club. It is very cheery.
Hey, boss. Should we put this cardboard cutout of Santa holding a QR code to download the app right here?
No!
That will
No.
be perfect. Just like set it a little far away from the smoldering flames.
Oh yeah, we'll
It
do.
is
Wouldn't wanna-
cardboard.
Oh yeah, wouldn't want to put it on the smoldering flames.
No.
Yeah.
I never understood all this Christmas cheer, hoo-ha nonsense. For me, Christmas is a time of commerce, of filling my pocketbook. Anyway,
Okay.
cool club you've got there.
Thank you. Your inflection makes me
You're
not
done.
want to interrupt you. Okay, are you?
You're done. You're fine.
Are you done?
Are you? You are. This
No.
is my mall.
All
Never.
all four of you, stop fighting. That's all I had to say.
Oh, okay.
You'll notice my inflection ended very strongly.
What did
Thank you. Thank you, Hetty. I appreciate that. Your communication is clear and concise.
No one
well.
tells me what to do in my mall, and I slap Henrietta.
Whoa, he is a villain.
Villain move. I've got a villain.
It's a villain move.
That's yeah. Pro villain move.
How
Hold on.
dare you?
Martin, stand aside. I pull out a gun.
Okay. I just have. Stop.
Listen,
Is that a Glock?
yeah, you bet it's a Glock. And I played a lot of CS:GO, so you watch yourself, mister.
Oh snap!
You better believe it. I will Desert Eagle you right in the face. Listen, don't you ever slap me, or I will put a bullet in one of your body parts of my choosing when time is right. So there's that.
What a woman.
It's best not to leave a smoking gun, because you know what they say. Smoking is bad for the baby. And then I roundhouse kick the gun out of Henrietta's hand.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Roll. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, one at a time. You, Evan, you go ahead and.
Actually,
roll
no.
me-
I unsheath my sword cane
Naturally.
There it
and
is.
parry it out of Henrietta's
Roll a
hand.
d8. Jessica, what did we
you.
have?
So as long it's I don't know why I'm still in the accent. As long as
Are we
that's
still doing accents?
successful, I want to do something.
What would you like to do?
If it's successful, Spy Bean wants to be able to like catch the gun
Okay, yeah.
point it at the Lord.
Sure. What do we get? I cannot. 6?
6.
Okay, yeah. You,
Nice.
yeah, oh boy. Lord Tory disarms Henrietta. Roll me that d6. Jessica. You roll a 1, huh?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay. You fumble with the gun. Did we roll you? Wait, did we roll you a new cause of death?
Oh, we didn't. No.
Roll me a quick d6, just so I know what we're setting up in foreshadowing.
Another one.
Okay.
Is it still foreshadowing?
Yeah, you're going to be impaled on something sharp.
It's at least 5 or 6 shadowing at this point.
Yeah. Hey, you try to catch the gun and you drop it at your feet. Somebody put the real gun on the prop table.
Oh no, it's a crow incident.
The gun, the gun goes off and it shoots you. It shoots you in the thigh. Oh. You're not dead, but you're pretty badly injured.
Harold! No, Harold. Harold, I don't know how excited I am. Harold.
If I die, remember what you have to do.
I already forgot. I was thinking about beating up Lord Tory.
Then do it.
Oh, okay.
Do it swift and do it now.
I'm gonna...
You dare mock me, you knave!
I rush. I rush at the Lord to punch him, but my eyes are all over the place.
Okay.
So I run headfirst into a wall. And get
Okay.
a massive head injury.
Okay. Yeah, you run into a wall, and that lighting fixture that exploded earlier, it gets dislodged and it just falls directly onto your head. It sounded like you were baiting me to kill you. Is that what was happening, Paul?
No, you
Oh.
JJ, you misread the room. No, yeah,
Okay, well,
time
it
to
happened. Paul, another D8 and another D6, please.
Let's do it.
You were still going to be playing Henrietta, but you are going to be a new bean.
So my D6 is a 1,
Okay.
and my D8 is a 7.
Oh my God. Okay, well, you're going to be the third bean to be impaled. Eventually. Paul, your next bean, your second bean,
Yes.
is Sexy Bean.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah. Sexy Bean has an impeccable jawline. That's one skill, is your impeccable jawline. Charm. And carrying you away from all this in his big, strong arms. Those are his.
I love it.
Those are his proficiencies. So, you will step out of the shed very stealthily as the camera is focusing on Sean Bean and Shakespearean Bean. A couple of the other crew beans drag your body away, and the new bean puts on the costume of Hetty and jumps in to continue playing the role. What is Sean Bean? I believe Sean Bean said he was about to give this villain what for?
Yes, indeed. Yes, he's seen the villain strike down his friends and mentors, his lover and mentors, and the smoldering wreckage of the Santa Grotto behind him drives Bean into a furious rage, and he attacks with the billy club like a man possessed.
Go for it. Roll me a D6, please.
Oh yeah, this many. Got a 6.
6.
My first 6 of the evening.
Hey, look at that! You charge forward, and you take a swing, and you catch him. You disarm him, and his sword cane clatters to the ground, and he falls back, and you're about to perform the coup de grace, when you feel warm. Your pant leg's on fire, lit ablaze by a small German child. No! And when you begin running on fire, the other kid gets down on their hands and knees, and the other one pushes you over them.
Classic.
And the children's antics give Lord Tory a chance to grab his sword and escape, and hopefully carry out the rest of his plans. That is going to do it for the third act.
Poopty, to me!
Goopty and Poopty on the way. They run off. Fade to black as Sean Martin Sean rolls in the fake snow to put the fire.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop. Well, the kids certainly dropped him. Moving into Act 4, would you like your notes first, or would you like your the plot outline first? It's gonna be.
Get the notes.
Let's get the notes first.
Noted.
Yeah. First things first. The producers love it so far. They think it's looking really great. They do want to broaden the appeal of the movie. So what they would like more. They would like more stuff for teens. Yeah, they want you to make the movie. They want you to make the movie appear to teens more. So
Excellent.
So throw a little bit of like young adult fiction in there. I guess is what we're talking. But yeah, or anything that you think will appeal to the teen demographic to get them to come see a Very Northern Christmas. Now, the plot of the fourth act, Martin is going to receive aid from an unexpected source who comes to help him in his hour of need. That is what we're going to be exploring in this fourth act. This fourth act is essentially going to be the Deus Ex Machina, and then more likely than not, we're gonna see Martin become. He's going to gain whatever strength he needs to defeat Lord Tory in this fourth act. We're gonna go ahead and jump right in. The first thing that I would like to see, and we're gonna pick up almost right where we left off. I would like to see what's going on with Hetty. I would like a little bit of I would like some focus on Hetty in this first scene of the fourth act. Hetty, you can go ahead and retrieve your gun if you'd like, which is now I think canon that you have. You have a gun. It's a Glock.
And also a Desert Eagle, I think.
Yeah.
Or was Desert Eagle the verb?
I'm going to Desert Eagle you.
Eagle you.
Desert Eagle, you. Yeah.
I'm going to Desert Eagle you with this Glock.
It's an Antarctic eagle. It's a North Pole eagle.
Antarctic Eagle.
Antarctic Eagle is a great fucking band name.
Yeah.
I call it. Nobody take it.
I'm gonna take Arctic Eagle, and we're gonna have band face-offs.
Nice. Hetty, we're gonna start with you walking over and picking your gun back up. What's Hetty say? What's Hetty do? Martin is still a few feet away. He's finished rolling himself to get rid of the fire.
And then also Harold is there as well, correct?
Yeah, Harold. Harold has a very conspicuous bandage around his leg where he got shot, and it's just like it's a deep red. But he's pushing through.
Like a champ.
Well, I'm going to use my ability to my very strong arms, and I'm going to scoop up Harold in one arm, and I'm going to scoop up Martin in another arm, and I'm going to say like, "Follow me," and obviously I'm holding them, so they have to, and I'm just gonna walk them to a Foot Locker and put them down.
Great. Can I get a quick? You're good at carrying, so can I get a quick D8 roll from you?
Sure.
Swear to God, if you drop me on my head.
Carry them away in your big strong arms.
3.
A 3.
Not a lot.
Not strong.
Hey, you know what? You will. You're gonna make some very slow progress. Paul, what's the what sort of complication are we going to introduce here? What's
I'm going to catch myself in a mirror and just kind of like pause and take it in.
Yeah.
And that's slowing me down. that I just can't help but notice this amazing jawline.
Right. Would any of the other beings like to try to help motivate Hetty to forge onward?
Spy Bean is going to use his ingenuity and go, Hetty, I believe there are more mirrors in the Foot Locker.
I'm just like, look at this jawline.
Multiple angles. In the Foot
Okay,
Locker.
that's a great point.
Roll me a d6.
And the lighting is better.
Spy Bean. I want to see
If I'm using my ingenuity, is it D6 or D8?
that was a spot of creative thinking. Use a d8.
Got a 5.
5. Hey, 5 will do it.
Yay!
Yeah, Hetty feels compelled to finish the trek to Foot Locker. You're set down there, but the question remains: what can be done to stop Lord Tory?
Oh, that bloody bastard.
All I'm saying is we should make some TikTok videos first.
Yes, they are very yeet.
It's just off
and
the
the-
chain, as the kids
right.
are saying.
That's right. And then we can put it on Fundamate as well. Put it on both.
They are the cat.
Absolutely.
Those platforms are the cat's pajamas, after all.
They really are. If we can, you know what we need to do?
Should we Twitch stream all of this?
We should.
We should.
For sure.
Only the
More
highest
important-
quality people are on Twitch.
More importantly, this is our opportunity to become superheroes. We just have to go to a high school that's specifically for superheroes.
Okay.
And we've got to we've got to Bakugo it, you know? You know what I mean?
I do feel very much like a chosen one right now. I'm both ugly and very attractive. It's interesting.
And in the background of this conversation, through a window, Lord Tory kick flips a skateboard down a go-gurt.
Great. Yeah, absolutely. Meanwhile, in the background at this Foot Locker, there's a cameo of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez buying some shoes. Teens love AOC.
So do guys in their mid-30s.
Yeah, all of that happens. Hey, Lord, hi. Can you roll a d6 to kickflip on that skateboard?
Do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Here I go.
He kicks all the flips.
That's a 3.
A 3. Okay. Yeah, you kickflip, and you think you nail landing, and you're like, sick, but you don't realize that you're still rolling, and you hit the wall, and one of the walls of the foot, like the set wall, like the fake wall on set, just slowly falls over.
That is way different than the downside I was gonna go with.
Oh, what's the downside you were thinking of?
Oh, I land the kickflip,
Uh-huh.
killing Goopty.
Oh my god. Boy.
You're the DM. Your choice.
Hey, Evan.
Oh, what's up?
As a child in a taco shell commercial once said, why not both? The wall falls on top of you know what? We'll cut our losses. I like Goopty more. The wall falls on Goopty.
That's what. Honestly, that's
And
why
just so
it
we're
was
clear,
a bad. Yes.
We, an audience at home, we did not kill a child actor in this show. We killed Sean Bean playing a child. Just so we're clear, that German child was just another Sean Bean. Like that, it's fine. The character of the kid is still alive, but that Sean Bean is very much dead. Some other Sean Beans start to hurriedly pull the wall back up. We now return to our three characters sitting in the Foot Locker, who I believe still have not come up with a plan.
Nope.
And
there.
oh,
I was just going to say,
Eh.
the Lord,
Yes.
the bastard,
There.
he doesn't
The one.
have the spirit. He doesn't have the spirit of Christmas
He
or the
doesn't.
holidays
Yeah.
or any winter spirit. But you
Which-
do,
I do.
Martin.
You
You
taught it to
have
me.
that spirit. And who's better to bring out that spirit than no one other than Celine Dion?
Okay, you did this, Jess. So do you want to play Celine Dion?
Not really, but okay. This is just the name that popped in my head.
Remember, she's deeply French Canadian. Nail the accent.
Like the rest of us have been doing the whole night.
So there is. So
you know what, Jess? You focus on your bean. I've got this. It's fine.
oh, okay, all right.
You say, "Who better than Celine Dion?" And everybody cranes their necks towards the entrance to this Foot Locker, and a French Canadian voice says, "Oh, I am sorry. Were you expecting someone else? It is I, a smoking French child." And the truth, it is revealed. I am Celine Dion's nephew.
I knew there was something different about you the whole time.
The air of greatness about you.
I come with a message from Celine. She says she is a big fan of your Santa impersonation.
Yes, well, it
Ma-
is pretty good.
Alas, when she was a child, she sat upon Herod's lap. And this grotto has great significance to her.
Aha.
And I must say, so I did not sit on your lap, Martin, because I am no ordinary child.
I gathered that.
I do feel somewhat of a kinship, and I do believe that Christmas is important. So I have recruited a crucial ally to defeat Lord Tory.
Is it
He steps.
Celine Dion?
Is it the power of love?
Look, Celine Dion has a very busy schedule, and we cannot afford her.
Come on, it's like a cameo because you walk by in the Genji.
Sure, yeah, she can walk by, and we see Celine Dion walk by, and she fist bumps Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and they give the camera a thumbs up. And when the French child, the French Canadian child, steps to the side. Behind him is Goopty.
You. Where's my club?
Please
Go and
wait.
get it.
I beg of you. My father, he is not a bad man. Well, he is a bad man.
Who is your father? I'm not. I haven't been privy to any of this.
Oh, Lord Tory. Yeah, no. Oh, I'm so. I thought that was fairly explicit. My apologies. Look,
I needed to react to it, though. It's very important.
while he hates Christmas and does not understand cheers, that it cannot be said for myself and my sister, Poopty. No, we love Christmas, and we only burn because he tells us to. We hear our father speaking in his sleep, how he hates cheer and Christmas because he never got what he wanted as a child. And I believe that if you can give him the thing he always wanted, you may be able to keep Santa's grotto alive.
What didn't he get? What does he want?
Oh, what
does
he.
you,
Can we cut to flashback?
Eddie, you're
Yeah,
showbiz
we
me
can-
again.
We're gonna cut to a flashback of these two German children creepily standing at his bedside, watching him talk in his sleep.
You'll get caught up in the crossfire. Crossfire. End of flashback. Because it appeals to teens.
Why couldn't it be something simple like a Tamagotchi or a Neopet? But no, it has to be Crossfire.
Yeah, I mean that's like, I don't. It got dark in here. I only have $23. There's no way we can afford a Crossfire, which is $24.99.
I'm
tax.
I'm gonna sound like such a square, but what is Crossfire?
I'm just kidding.
It's
It's a
Evan?
game.
it's a
It's a
little
game.
table game
Oh, I
that
got
I've
it.
never played.
Metal
Say no more. I understand.
Crossfire.
Nerd shit. We cut to black. That is the end of that act. We have one more act to go. This is the final act, and I don't suspect it'll be long, but it will be important.
I'm feeling I'm not long for this world.
In Act 5, the hero and villain meet in a final confrontation. Who wins? And does the cosmic demon witch get involved? There's no way to know. Now, there's one thing that we can know, and it's that the producers think this movie is fantastic so far. They just have one tiny note. They just have one thing. In this final act, perfect. In the final act, they would like more dogs.
Aww.
Doggies.
Kawaii desu yo.
そうですね。
They would,
Inu? Inu desu?
とっても犬です。
Tattemo inu.
we are going to start back up at the beginning of the fifth and final act. What are we going to pick up in the Foot Locker? Are we going to pick up at a different location? What are you guys thinking?
I think that we are in the food court, but it's desolate. Like tables have been pushed to the side because everybody is like already in the preparation stage of closing down Santa's grotto. So it's just like a giant open
nice.
space, and like there's a wind that just sends a couple dairy cups across the frame.
I would also like to imagine that Lord Tory exited or is exiting the wine and cheese restaurant that we mentioned earlier.
Oh no.
Just swirling a glass of wine in victory.
Hubris.
Fantastic. As the final confrontation draws near, what happens? What do our characters do?
Oh wait, did you say what the scene happened? You did say it. Did you? Am I crazy?
No. I can repeat it. In Act 5, the hero and the villain meet in a final confrontation.
That's right.
Who wins, and does the cosmic demon witch get involved?
I was doing dramatic poses. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. They're completely warranted.
We have to do more than just eat these chili cheese fries. We have to come up with a plan.
But how? Even though we have his remaining child here with us.
Hello.
Thank you, child. He's still so powerful. Stop it. He's still so powerful. He owns the whole mall. I don't know how we can possibly stand against him with just a club and the power of friendship.
I think it involves getting a thing of crossfire. Why don't we teach that? Let's get that child to steal one.
Oh, did somebody say stealing?
That's right, child. We want you to steal from the bastards that your bastard father wants to close on. We want you to take something from small businesses that are struggling to survive in this grotto.
Whoa.
Harold,
I'm sorry, I tend to get a little ruthless.
you went a little
when I'm
ham there.
speaking.
You went a little crazy, Harold.
Sorry.
Take it down to like 8, I think.
8.
You're at 11. We need you at an 8.
Sure, you know what? Yeah, I'll go see if I can find the board game Crossfire.
I'll go with it. I'll go with the German.
But you need to buy us some time.
A distraction.
No.
No, not a distraction. Okay, I'll do something else.
Oh, no, not you. A distraction is totally fine.
Okay.
Yes, you, old man, come with me.
Right. He's gonna limp after.
Great. Can we? Can you roll me a d6 to run after the kid?
I said limp.
Okay, yeah, limp.
He's limping a skill.
No.
The way I do it.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
I got
What'd you
a
roll?
2.
Ah! 2. If you're sensitive to descriptions of death, particularly of I guess viewer discretion is advised. You were limping, and your leg just snaps off. The bullet had gone right through the bone, so the bone was already very brittle as it was. The leg snaps, and you fall onto the leg, and the bone of your own leg goes right through you. You're dead. You're
Like
dead.
a reverse compound fracture.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why I
Very-
covered my ears. I'm wearing earbuds.
I heard everything. Very quickly. We're going to follow the other 3. But can you go ahead and roll me another D8 and a D6 so we can have your next bean ready?
Yeah, I got an 8 and a 2.
An 8 and a 2. Fantastic. Let's. You're going to be another Sean Bean. Sean Bean classic, as it were. The OG Sean Bean. You're good at voiceovers, interviews, and product endorsements. You rolled a 2, which means you're going to die from a massive head or neck injury.
Oh, God.
If you die, we're close enough to the end where you just might survive. Now, Sean Bean and Hetty, your relationship has been quite tumultuous, but now you have to come together to take down the villain. What are you going to do to buy the other's time?
We have to create some sort of spectacle, something that he'll never expect from the two of us. I think it's time.
I don't
We
know.
renew-
What?
What? No, go ahead.
No. I was
that
just saying,
yours?
I don't know if we should do that, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I was going to say we should have a very public ceremony and renew our vows in the middle of the mall.
That's what I was going to say no
Yes.
to, but fine.
Okay.
If you think it's the only thing that's going to work, fine.
Oh, no, I was just throwing it out there as a suggestion. I thought if you wanted to contribute to the discussion, we could have a discussion about it, but...
No,
you don't
that's
want to.
fine. There's a pastor right over there. Let's get him and
Oh,
do
good.
this.
Good.
I'll go get his attention. Pardon me, sir.
Oi, yeah.
I couldn't.
What's this, mate?
I couldn't.
What you what?
You what, mate?
I couldn't help but notice your shirt that says I'm a pastor.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite shirt.
Are you truly a pastor?
I mean, are you gonna check my paperwork?
No, you called my bluff. No, I won't.
Right, then yeah, I'm a real flesh and blood pastor.
Well, we're looking for a bit of a distraction, so you might be in danger, but we're kind of looking for it quick.
Oh.
Are you almost done with your food?
I live my life on the edge, I do.
Do
I'm
you?
not afraid of danger.
What's the wildest thing you've done the last week? Go.
Right.
Oh.
No, wait, hold on.
Stumbling over words doesn't count.
Oi, you
What?
listen here. I'm married.
Okay, leave me alone. Don't touch me. I got a Glock, and I will Desert Eagle your face.
I'm married.
Oh.
I'm married because I'm a pastor. I married a honey badger.
Ooh.
And
Not like an actual honey badger, or you're like, oh, you're my little honey badger.
oh no, an actual honey badger. I married a honey badger and a shotgun. with no safety on it.
It's a real shotgun wedding.
Hey!
That's
Or
I'll
get-
see myself out.
No,
Yeah.
don't, because we're getting married. We're renewing.
Oh,
our
that's
vows.
right, yes.
Don't see yourself.
Yeah. But where are we possibly going to find a ring bearer and a best man and a maid of honor?
And promise tomorrow.
Well, there's a PetSmart right over there. We could just grab a couple gerbils and
Put little saddles on them and then put the ring in the saddles. It's
Yeah.
very adorable.
exactly. It's very adorable.
Yeah. We montage, smash cut. Smash cut to the pastor, both of you, and on either side. You said a hamster, so you have a hamster like in your hair. There's like a hamster like nested up there. And the best. What kind of animal is the best man going to be?
Parakeet.
A parakeet. There's a parakeet sitting on your shoulder,
Absolutely.
and the ring is rushed down the aisle by a corgi puppy.
Oh, corgis.
The most dignified dog breed. How? Okay, stop it. How does Lord Tory react to this?
What's going on over there?
We stand here today to renew these vows between these two startlingly similar-looking people.
Oh, a vow renewal in my mall?
Never!
Now, this is a little bit short notice, so we don't have vows prepared, so I'm assuming both of you are just going to wing it.
That's exactly
what we
we're
do.
gonna do.
All right, yeah, you go for it. Who wants to go first?
So I just want to be honest. What we did last time, and I'd love to do this again this time, is that I would rhyme my line based on your line, and then vice versa. And it would just go back and forth like that. I thought it was really adorable.
It was fantastic. It was great. It really showed that our souls were in sync and our hearts were entwined and our minds were of one. And yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
So,
I think you are great.
with you, my first dinner I ate. Our first date was extraordinary and lovely.
And later tonight, we're gonna get pugly. It means something. It means something.
It
to
does.
us.
It does.
means
I'm
something to
sorry.
us.
Yes, it's very personal, and I'm a jerk.
The pastor says, "Oh, fall my tears," and he wipes one. Lord Tory is barging across the barren food court.
Actually, okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Can I swing in from a rope?
yeah, roll for it.
Just like,
Yeah.
7.
7. Yep. You swing in on a rope.
Wait. Do I roll a D8 or a D6?
Wait,
I didn't
you're a
realize I asked.
Shakespearean bean. Roll a
just
D6.
I
Roll a
assumed
D6.
that was like a Shakespearean thing.
Nah, roll a D6.
Not a lot of rope swinging in Shakespeare.
5.
5. Hey, you still got it. Yeah, you swing on a rope and you land right in front of them.
There will be no happiness in my mall.
And it's just as that line is spoken that Gupti and Harold return.
Can I? When that line is spoken, Gupti is on a giant mastiff, like riding a giant mastiff doggo,
Okay, yeah.
holding on to Crossfire. Meanwhile, normal Sean Bean is doing a voiceover of it.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah, what's that voiceover?
Little did the Lord know that happiness was just around his own corner, from his own child. Brought to you by HBO Max.
Gupti, why don't you go ahead and roll real quick for product placement? You get to roll a D.
Okay.
D8.
Number 3. I don't like this app.
Get real dice, the better.
A 3. Okay, yeah. The audience at home is not going to be particularly swayed by that ad. Gupti is going to just chuck Crossfire. Who's going to try to catch that?
I'll try to grab it and figure
Yeah, go for it.
main character can snatch it out of the air and just be like, yes, behold, and stuff. So it's a 6 or an 8. I'm imagining it's a 6 because it's not really endorsing it.
Yeah.
Whoops. 4.
Okie dokie. It hits you in the face.
Aha!
But it does fall at the feet of Lord Tory Alfredton.
Behold, your greatest joy. I saw some blood, I'm sorry.
Do mine eyes deceive me? Crossfire. You've been caught up in the crossfire. You are the real Santa after all.
In that
How
moment,
blind I've been.
as the happy ending is about to be achieved, the ground begins to split open. And a series of long, spindly fingers grip the edges of the splitting ground and pulled forth from the fiery maw of the earth is the cosmic demon witch.
Quick question.
Yes.
How threatened is Martin at that moment?
I would say this is more. This is not in the script. Yes, it is very clear to your beings as actors, not as characters, that the cosmic demon witch has arrived to prevent this movie from reaching its conclusion, so that you cannot break the curse. You hear her voice overlapping with itself in a cacophony. You don't hear her words in your ears. You hear her words in your mind, and they rattle back and forth, bouncing off of the inner walls of your skull.
It's got that sort of like filter.
She says, "No, It mustn't be allowed. Fall, Bean, fall and return to Yorkshire. And she's going to try to pull all of the beans into the pit. Everybody, I'm just going to need one last check. And I'm even going to let you use whatever skill that you can justify to roll a d8 to try to survive this.
Do I even need to roll if I use my ability, Noble Sacrifice?
Roll a
Martin
d8.
Beck.
Roll a d8, Martin.
All right, I need everyone's Christmas cheer.
Christmas.
Christmas.
Oh, not like a noun, like
Wait,
not
we
like the
can't read it.
cheer.
We can't see it. We can't see it.
It's dramatic and ideal.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
It's definitely
No,
an 8.
it's clear. It's clear.
6.
Six.
Ooh.
It's a 6. What
success.
happens next is overcome with emotion and finally being able to feel the joy of Christmas. Lord Tory Alfredton, I guess more realistically, the Sean Bean portraying him,
Yeah.
Shakespearean Bean. As all of these more hands begin reaching out of the pit towards all the beans, but in one fell swoop, you stab your sword through all of the palms of the cosmic demon witch. And after it goes through all of her hands, the blade penetrates her forehead. And you push her back down into the pit. But to make sure that she doesn't crawl back up, you plummet into the depths alongside her.
I Gandalf all the way down.
And
You're not Ian McKellen.
as Santa's grotto is being rebuilt, the credits begin to roll. I would like to hear one more closing line from each of the 3 remaining beings who have survived to the end of the movie.
As our characters, or
As your
our-
characters.
Okay.
To close the movie out, let's start with Harold. What's Harold doing at the very end of this movie?
He's doing a voiceover, and as this,
Oh, go for it.
and as the prophecy foretells, Santa's grotto remains never beaten, never thwarted, always spreading the Christmas inside us all.
Lovely. Hetty. What's Hetty doing as the credits begin to roll? Paul?
Well, I'll say this. Crossfire did it. Crossfire did it tonight. It opened a man's heart and he saved us all.
And how about main character Bean?
So, main character Bean as Lord Alfredson was falling down in the pit. He reached out to grab him, but only managed to snag a single crossfire marble. And so he's got that small metallic sphere in his hand.
We zoom into that marble and zoom back out again, and it becomes a like a snow globe. And the credits begin to roll, and as the credits roll, all the Sean Beans sort of evaporate into a blue ethereal cinders, and they all become one once more. We cut to one final bean sitting on top of the slain corpse of the witch, and we hear, "Oh, myself. Don't wanna be all by myself. Thank you all so much for joining us. That was a very Northern Christmas. The world is saved. Sean Bean is finally free. He survived a movie. Everyone have a lovely night. Have a lovely weekend. Would very quickly, if I just want to make sure if people have anything they would like to, your social media, Twitch, YouTube, if Jessica, anything you'd like to share?
You can find me. I don't know which one got put down. Okay. You can find me on Twitter at the Jess. I'm also on Twitch as Django136. Tomorrow I will be doing a really, really cool art collaboration with a really, really good artist. It's our second collaboration stream. If you're not doing anything, around 1 p.m. Pacific time, check it out.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. How about yourself, Evan?
You can find me and follow me at Evan by Design on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Check out the show I produce on TV, features. It's also available on YouTube. That's me. Hello.
Great. Paul.
Hello. You can find me over on YouTube at It's Me, Paul B. And I say a lot of words, and some of them are funny.
Fantastic. Cody, anything you'd like to share?
Yes, indeed. You can head on over to twitch.tv/practicalrook. That's where I do most of my things, video gamings and being absurd. And you get a little taste of my absurdity tonight.
Fantastic. You can find me on Twitter at Oat Toaster. And of course, thank you very much to Stab for hosting us, allowing us to put the show on. We very much appreciate it, and it was a good time. I think the most important thanks go to Sean Bean for existing. Thank you very much. Everybody, have a lovely night and have a lovely weekend. Hopefully, we will see you on this screen again very soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys one more time. Jay, Cody, Evan, Jess, Paul, and thank you all for suffering through our technical difficulties. We got through it. That was just the universe attempting to thwart the ascension of Sean Bean, but it would not be.
The internet tried to kill all Sean Beans in one go.
All of the Sean's Bean.
But luckily, they kept their composure, and we're all cool beans.
Oh.
I can't wait for the sequel where Shakespearean Bean has to literally fight his way out of hell.
Oh my God.
Oh man, we've already got it lined
Very
up, guys.
Southern Christmas.
Nice.
That's true. The South is hell.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
It
Thank you
opens
guys.
with The Devil Went Down to Georgia, obviously.
Thank you
Got
for
a
hanging
golden
out with
fiddle,
us
he's just walking
tonight.
around.
It's the beginning of our first weekend of Christmas shows. We had Rankinator's Christmas. We got a very Northern Christmas. Tomorrow, it's New Holidays special. It's our Animal Crossing New Horizons stand-up and improv showcases, followed by the Scene Kids Christmas special. We've got so many Christmas specials. It's heartwarming and beautiful and wonderful. Check out the full calendar of events at stabcomedytheater.com, or if you're on Twitch, just scroll down. Our upcoming week's events are right below. Thank you for hanging out. Let's send you over to a friend who's on. How about, you know what, we haven't rated Honcho in a while. Heading over to Honcho McDugget. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow, 6 o'clock for New Horizons, 8 o'clock for Scene Kids. And hopefully we'll have this crew back again for another round of good times soon enough. Keep an eye on the schedule. And we'll see you tomorrow. Hold on for the raids. There we go. Send you over. All right.
All right. Is that